So you have 6 tries to get faster and faster. So it's that motivation to go full gas, knowing that you have a full minute of recovery. And people are like, what? No, I can't do that when I'm 60. I'm like, yes, you can. You've been mentally prepared that you can't, through all the nuances of society telling you that when you hit menopause, you're frail and you're doomed to be fat and just kind of a burden to society. But that's not true. It's not true at all. You're fully capable of doing this kind of work, but it's relative. Like that deadlift might be the bar. It might be 2 5-kilo or barbells at the start, but it's the movement and that intensity that we're after.
Right. I asked you this question earlier when we were talking about Alex, but in this kind of context here, when it comes to shifting the belly fat, how important is this training piece versus the nutrition piece?
Training is really important because we need that stimulus. We need that external loading. We need that stimulus to support the body because we don't have estrogen, progesterone. Nutrition does play a role as well because we know we can't out-exercise a bad diet. So then when we look at nutrition, protein's super, super important in peri and postmenopause, probably more so than premenopausal because we have anabolic resistance as we get older. So it takes more protein to get that effect. So we look post-exercise protein for women who are peri and postmenopause is at 40-gram dose as opposed to what we generally hear of a 25, 30-gram dose because we need more for that tipping point. And regular protein across the day is so important. And we find that it's really difficult for older people to eat that much protein because they're, I'm not hungry, but we really push that protein and good carbohydrate from fruit and veg for that gut diversity. So we match those two together and we start to see significant change.
And is fasting still a no-no? Do you still like the sort of 15-gram protein prior to a training session in the morning?
Yep. Especially early postmenopausal women because they already have a higher baseline level of cortisol. So they're already in that sympathetic drive. They already have the predisposition for putting on visceral fat. So we need that protein and we need the hypothalamus to be like, oh, okay, yep, there's some stuff coming in. I'm good. I don't have to have the signals to put in that extra abdominal fat.
Mm-hmm. And is there, or are there any supplements or particular nutrients or herbs or adaptogens that would be different to what we spoke about earlier that may be more relevant during this period of life?
So I'm going to say creatine again, especially now when we're looking at brain changes and brain health.